I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and this is your weather on demand. Let's revisit the last week, seeing as we kind of seemingly switch weather patterns here. Through 8 days, our highs struggled to reach 62.1 degrees. This is the coolest start to June since 2009, where we had 58 degrees through 8 days then. And it's not only has it been on the cool side, but we have certainly seen our fair share of rain, 1 3/4 inches in just over a week. But as I said a moment ago, the pattern is changing as summer temperatures will be on the move. And wham, there they are, 90s and even close to 100, all the way up from the plains to the Dakotas and even into Canada. Manitoba's temperatures are in the mid-80s. They have been warmer than we have. Right now, Minnesota is 82. You kind of see the little boundary here that sets up from the really hot air. It's going to be moving in our direction over the weekend, which can be interesting for storms as that boundary sets up for tomorrow. This should say today, 71 degrees was our official high on Thursday at the National Weather Service. Normal is 70, so we're right on par finally with the average. And one more night of temperatures in the 30s, though that will come to an end. 9:42 for the sunset tonight, and that will be one of the later sunsets we have. 9:46 is the latest in just 2 weeks. So a couple headlines here for you. Warmer nights ahead on Thursday, no frost. Your plans will be a-okay going forward here. Then again, seeing as this boundary is so close to us, as we start to heat things up by the weekend, feeling much more like summer. Here's break this down for you here. The jet stream, this is how this looked in early June, this little trough of cooler air, which put us right there. So temperatures were, by the way, at 62.1 that we saw for the first 8 days. That was about 8 to 9 degrees below average. Now that is shifting though. The west, their temperatures there are going to be back to normal, which for us moves the hot air dome closer to us. We're going to be dealing with warm air ourselves. This could be the hottest temperatures since 2012, where they will run between 15 to 25 degrees above average. And that will set up quite the vivacious storms for Friday. Right along this front, we're going to have mild conditions overnight, Thursday night into Friday, then getting going through the early part of the day will be just fine. It'll be clear, it'll be dry, though you will notice the increasing cloud cover off in the western UP as the storms start to fire up in the late afternoon. Here's 3 p.m. Notice the front tries to come up near Wisconsin towards Milwaukee. It's not going to make it to the UP, but it's just north of this front. We're going to have all kinds of storms for our area. More on the rain numbers in just a moment. Then later on Friday night into Saturday morning, dry air will eventually win out with the passage of this next cold front. It will come through rather quickly. So Saturday we're going to be breezy. We're going to start warm, so we'll have highs that'll be back into the 70s and even 80s before the wind blows off Lake Superior with pretty good force as well. Here's a closer look at the rain numbers now. Notice how pretty much most of the day, here's Friday noon, we are dry. Any outdoor plans, you'll be just fine. But you want to keep your eyes to the sky, especially the afternoon and into the evening. Some of these could turn severe quickly, and they can lay down easily, more than an inch plus, even 1.5 inches of rain in just very little time. As I said before, gusty winds, could be damaging winds, and even some light hail. The greatest threat to see that is the southwestern interior UP near Wisconsin. Here are your highs now for Friday. Cooler towards the east. Look off to the west. We're already in the mid-80s out in Ironwood. Iron Mountain, they're close to 80. The greater Marquette area, middle 60s. That heat does spread off to the east for Saturday before we cool things down for Sunday. Now your TV 6-day forecast now. Picking up with Sunday, it's going to be a dry weekend from Saturday afternoon on through about Sunday evening. Then we'll start to see the clouds increase once again into Monday. We'll see more scattered storms and heavy rain on Monday. That's going to come to an end throughout the day from west to east. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to warm things back up to the 70s with sunshine.